What's going on, y'all? Savage here. Stoke made a response about Alaska. I'll agree completely about the food, from the Cisco slop to the very few amount of foodie people who try and do good stuff there. Outside of that, the video contained uh, a funny falsehood and somewhat of a universal truth to me. The funny falsehood will start with the Alaska frontier people. You saw them at the grocery store and they're, trying to make their last bid for winter, hoping they make it through the winter, something like that you said. It made me feel irony on the inside. So my context for that was the port protection people. I know Litzy, Mike, known as Jiggy on the show, Curly a little bit, a couple other people. I haven't seen all the episodes, so I don't know who exactly that lives up there is on the show. I'm at the gas station one day and I see a gal completely out of place. The way she's dressed, body language, she's got like a weird notebook with her and just clearly doesn't belong there. And one of the people on the show, I forget if it's Discovery, History, whatever, Port Protection, is Gary Ellenberger, this poor hunter, trapper, fisherman, just struggling to make it by on this remote island, and he's just struggling out there. Gary walks by to get into his $65,000 brand new Tacoma, decked out TRD double super ultra pro, 19-wheel drive, whatever. This thing was sick, and poor old Gary, who can't even drive to his house. This is just a vehicle to bounce around the island to get groceries and check mail. It's not very poor and struggling to trap for marten furs that year to get by. When you're on the show for a long time, it's usually, say, you start off at $1,000 or $2,000 a week. If you're doing some self-filming, you might get paid more. As you get on to multiple seasons of these shows, I don't remember how many seasons of Last Frontier Port Protection there are, but those guys are making pretty good money. So they could fly it in on a damn helicopter to the Kenai Peninsula, and those people are going to be just fine. So I thought that was kind of funny. In general, about Alaska not planning for the youth, not serving the youth properly in their municipal planning and on a state level, I completely agree. I've lived that. I've fought for them, not in the lefty way, but in a literal way on specific policies or spending. It's not just the boomers, it's younger people, it's people older than boomers, for God's sakes. There's a lack of understanding that people have kids, people are going to work, people are going to have to live through this, man, and they're going to say that, oh yeah, me and my wife we used to crab all winter, and they're going to have all these examples, like the old adage of a parent telling their kid, I used to walk 10 miles through the snow to school. They, on a city council level, have failed most all these municipalities. And there's, as Title 29 in Alaska dictates and governs what you're allowed to do, and it's pretty simple. And the state has blessed these communities with ungodly amounts of wealth, which a lot of it has been squandered. Not only are some of these city council members, mayors, etc., inept, it's that they kind of want to keep it to be their own little retirement community. The people that run these city governments tend to be a little older. Some of the people who are younger on the councils tend to not be very savvy or understand what to do running a city. Some of them are very small. Not only that, some of the Congress people and senators have their pet projects. I think one notable, Bert Stedman, and some others have pet projects like a pool that cost $27 million in a very small city that also has multiple public pools already. So the nature of what you said is completely true regarding what they're doing to serve the youth, because it's not much. They are, to the Alaskan governing body, that typically means more crayons and laptops, and then everything's fine. But like you noted, a lot of these kids are moving out for opportunity. They might go to school out of Alaska and then might come back to visit. That happens a lot. There is limited opportunities here because you're talking about a state that's 2.5 Texases with only 700,000 people in it. Over 400,000 live in the Anchorage metro area. So the rest of the state is like a fucking high school. It's very small. A lot of people know a lot of people. And I don't fear what you say is true. I believe it to be true. And some of the industries are dying. So it's going to be a big challenge up here. Not only that, the state is spending money like it's going out of style, conservative or Democrat. So anyway, just a funny part of what you said, and then something that I think is true. Y'all have a good one. Savage out.